Yo, what's good? I'm Manny. That is my wife Diana, right over there. And Samsung sent me over the Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G to test out and see what I can do with it. So I'm gonna take some urban portraits of my wife with the phone, and also this entire video is gonna be filmed on the S21 Ultra. So right now we are using director's view, and it allows me to use both cameras, the front facing and the rear camera, at the same time. And it's so cool because I could change the focal lengths. I can go wide, medium, and telephoto. That's pretty dope. So I'm gonna show you how I set up my shot. So initially, I like this scene right here, right? Shooting her straight on, symmetrical. But look, right here, do you see that? On this side, I don't like that. That's empty space, no bueno. I want the frame to be filled. So if I go on this side right here, I got the same issue. I got on this side, there's sky. I feel like it's unbalanced. So to solve this problem, I'm gonna move slightly to the left, angle down. I pretty much fill the frame with the tracks, and I'm gonna put her right there. When you are using portrait mode, the most important thing is to make sure that the box over the person's face is yellow and that it says ready. The best part about the artificial background blur that you're getting from the S21 Ultra is how realistic it looks. For example, look at the edges of these photos. It's super clean. Using director's view again, and this is the shot that captivated me. I'm gonna use the ultra wide angle lens on this camera, and I love that. Look, you see what that looks like? That looks amazing. The problem is that I'm shooting backlit. The sun's that way, it's facing me, and what happens when you shoot backlit, sometimes you don't get saturated color. Now I'm gonna change position, and I'm gonna shoot on this side of the tree where the sun is acting as my main light, okay? And now with Diana right there, using the sun as the main light, not only do you get that nice bright saturated blue sky, but now it brings out the color out of everything. With this 108 megapixel camera, I can tap on Diana's face, and when I tap on it, I'm able to adjust the exposure a tad. I'm gonna make it look a tad darker because I feel like it's really bright. And then when I tap the lock here, it locks my exposure in, and now all I have to do is just focus on taking pictures. I don't have to worry about it fluctuating, getting bright, getting darker. All right, babe, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so the Galaxy S21 Ultra has some crazy stable video. It's almost like a gimbal, and we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate that for you right now. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G can also shoot 8K video, but with that 8K video, for content creators especially, it has 8K snap, which is basically, it gets a still frame of that 8K video, a high quality still frame, which is great for thumbnails or behind the scenes photos of what you were doing. So for example, Diana's gonna take a little 8K video of me, maybe I'll do a little jump, and she's gonna screen grab it, right?
Right.
And she's gonna use the 8K snap feature to capture me in action.
Work it, work it.
Before using the S21 Ultra, I expected it to be good. I heard a lot of great things about it on YouTube, but I didn't expect it to be this good. The photos were extremely detailed with the 108 megapixel camera. The background blur in portrait mode looked very realistic. The best portrait mode that I've ever used on a phone, period. On the video side of things, you have the 8K video, you have the 8K snap, which is great for getting behind the scene photos, but the super steady, whew, it looked like I literally had the phone on a gimbal. That kind of blew me away. Huge thanks goes out to Samsung for allowing me to put the S21 Ultra's camera through its paces, I think the photos speak for themselves.